something real quick, all right? Dealing with the name Jesus. The name Jesus has a meaning, and we're going to show you that in a second. But that name was, listen, that name, I'm going to show you. Yeshua, Yahushua, Yahawashai.
It was Yeshua. Jesus Christ actually came in.
Watch this, I'm going to show you. Watch this. Read that.
John chapter 19 and verse 19.
Listen. Read.
John chapter 19 and verse 19. And Paul wrote a letter and put it on the cross. And the writing was Jesus.
So he wrote his name on the cross when he was crucified. Pilate wrote his name on the cross.
Read. Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews.
Read.
And this title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city.
Come on.
And it was written in Hebrew.
It was what?
Written in Hebrew.
So the name Jesus was written in Hebrew. That's where you would say Yeshua, right? Right? Yeshua is the Hebrew. So it was written in Hebrew. Come on.
And Greek.
And what?
And Greek.
So how do you say Yeshua in Greek? Jesus! There you go! It's the same name!
And Latin.
And what?
And Latin.
And Latin. So now, when it all boils down to my brother right here, what's his name? Charles. My brother, just listen. The objective of Christ coming, the reason why he has that name is because he was the one that was going to save the Jews. You understand? Salvation will come through him. That's what his name means. Right. Go to Matthew 1 verse 21. Now, check, what language do you speak? You probably speak multiple languages, right?
Yeah. I'm Nigerian.
What's your main language? You said Igbo, right? So, a lot of your people, what happened to them historically in the 1500s, 1600s?
A lot of them were stolen,
sold, and shipped to America, right? So that's how you got my people. We grew up in America, but we come from the same place. Guess what? All we know is English. A lot of us, in our schools, we're not taught multiple languages. All we know is English. So when we read the Bible, what name are we going to come across? We're going to come across Jesus, right? So does it matter the pronunciation or rather the meaning of knowing his purpose? And who it truly is? What really matters? Watch this. Read what you got.
Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Why is she going to call his name Jesus? Read.
For he shall save his people.
That's what that name means. He saves. Who is he coming to save? His people. They didn't teach us that. The Jesus that they taught us is another Jesus. When you think of Jesus, you think of the people that enslaved and colonized us. Right. You understand? You think about slave master. But the Bible said that the real Jesus is going to save his people from the slave master. Right. You understand? How is the Jesus of the Bible described? Is he described like this? With blue eyes, long streaky hair, pale skin? How is the Jesus of the Bible described? Revelation 1, my sister. You believe in Jesus?
She said the Jesus is white.
You? Oh, you said Jesus. Okay.
This girl.
So my sister. So you believe that Jesus probably looked like this, right? You said what? You don't know? So what we about to do, listen. What we about to do, we finna show how the Bible describes Jesus Christ. Right. Because if you're able to change the image and what he looked like in people's minds, guess what you can also do? Change the message. You can change the doctrine. The reason why our people at the bottom of society today is because we have been taught a false doctrine. We don't know who we are. We don't know what it really takes to get out of these conditions when the Bible outlines it. The problem is we were indoctrinated by our slave master. We were not taught the Bible in its actual truth. The truth is what's going to make us free, sis. You understand? Watch this. Read what you got. Verse 1.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revelation or the revealing of Jesus Christ in the Bible. Verse 13.
Verse 13.
Come on.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
So now it's going to break down what John saw when he saw Christ, right? So he said in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, what do you see here? What is behind this man's head right here? 7 what? You hear? What do you see behind his head right here? Those are 7 candlesticks. It's called a menorah, right? So the Bible said that Christ was in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. Come on.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So Jesus Christ had hair on his head and he had hair on his face. It said that it was the color white and it was like wool. What animal has wool? Where does wool come from? Sheep. So the sheep hair resemble long stringy hair like this. What does sheep hair look like? Like your hair, like my hair, right? So Negro hair, so-called African hair. Charles, you listening? So how is the Bible describing the actual Jesus of the Bible? Huh? Say what? We about to read that. So the hair, first and foremost, is coarse hair or nappy hair. Go ahead.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
And his feet, because remember, he had a garment down to the foot. We read that in verse 13. So you're looking at his feet, like right now I'm looking at your feet, right? Is your feet a different color than the rest of your body? Is it? No, it's the same color as the rest of your body. I look at your feet, I look at your face, I see the same color. So when it describes the color of his feet, that's the color of his skin, right? So his skin was like what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Unto what?
Fine brass.
What color is brass? Brown. Brass is a derivative of brown. That's what. Come on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Charles, what's going to happen if you take something that's bronze, that's already brown, and then you burn it in a furnace? What's going to happen to it? You said what? If you burn brass, it's going to turn blacker. You understand? So Jesus Christ was a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. You understand? That's the Christ of the Bible that came to save his people. Now, who are his people? Is his people all people? Yeah. Who is Jesus' people? Is it all people? Huh? You don't gotta be religious.
I don't believe you. I can't understand how I would believe a book that was given to me by my slave masters. That's why I read the Bible.
That book was not given to you by your slave master. That book was taken from us.
I am an Igbo man.
Yes.
I grew up, I was born Igbo.
What does Igbo mean?
My father. Igbo is a tribe.
What does it mean?
It's a tribe. It's a
The
tribe.
word Igbo, what does it derive from?
It's the word Igbo. It's a tribe. It's just like when someone
So
says...
just say you don't know. You don't know.
I know.
What does it derive from? Igbo derives from Hebrew.
Right.
Those are the descendants of the actual Hebrews.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is